Hello and welcome back onto the platform, the show where we do stories with no thought whatsoever. My name is Ryan.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My name's Kevin. I guess you and I both had the same homeroom then.
Don't know how to... For those listening at home, Kevin put his hair behind his ear and made hard eye contact with me.
Well, it's not the only thing that's hard.
Okay, I think, well, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
I'm also doing well. I'm gonna drink some water.
Me shoe.
You shoe? Big sippy time.
Big sippy time.
Big sip time.
Big sip time.
We live in the big sip zone. Population, big sip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's rapid and severe inflation. Big sip.
Corruption in the government.
Yeah. Poison in the water supply.
Okay. So let's get going then.
Yeah,
shall we?
let's just get going with the story today.
I think we should get going with it.
I think we should just get going with it.
What have you been up to today?
I've been up to, well, I did a lot of dishes mostly.
Yeah.
And
I can't lie to you people. We record these twice every day.
We just recorded the
previous one. So everything we said in the previous episode is also what we did today. That being said, I also found a large board for me and Ryan to do a puzzle on.
Yeah, and it's exciting.
It's very exciting.
I'm excited to do a puzzle.
I'm very excited to do a puzzle.
Especially one that is difficult.
Agreed.
Do you like difficult puzzles?
Well, it depends. If it's a good puzzle, I like it.
What makes it a good puzzle?
A good puzzle should have a lot of variety in it. A lot of variety and capacity to... Basically, a puzzle is separated into different sections, right? There's the corner finding pieces.
Right.
That's where you find all the corner pieces.
Right.
Then there's the edge pieces.
Right.
That's where you find all the edge pieces.
Right.
Then you find everything that's an obvious thing.
Right.
You put that together. Then you're going to look for similar colors and that sort of thing. And that's when you start really getting into the fucking groove. That's when you're locked, loaded, wired, and ready to go. Putting the different pieces together. And of course, you get to the hard part. That's where there's a lot of pieces that look very similar. Right? So a good puzzle should have a nice balance of these things.
It's like life. It's like a metaphor.
No, it's a puzzle.
Okay, well, let's get started.
Life is a puzzle.
Is it?
No, that's a metaphor. Fucking keep up.
I'm sorry. We had an emotion last time. Okay. So this is the suggestion for our episode today is a room.
What kind of room?
The room is a pantry.
A pantry?
A pantry.
That sounds really good.
What do you got in your pantry, Kevin?
I could go check. I mean, I could stand up right now and go check.
Cheese?
Cheese?
Yeah.
Cheese. Not in my pantry, in my fridge. Although, actually, right now, I think we're out of cheese.
No, we have cheese.
We have shredded cheese.
Yeah. That's cheese.
Wow.
Unless there's been some gross misunderstanding.
Really covering new fucking ground here. Yeah, that's cheese.
It sure is. Okay, so the suggestion is pantry. And the title of today's story is Once
in
a
closet.
Once in a closet.
Once in a closet.
Interesting. Okay, so we've named. Okay, hang on. We've named
a closet.
We've named a room in the title that is not the suggestion.
Pantry's like a closet,
but it's not a closet. It's a pantry.
Yeah, a pantry's a closet.
Hot tubs and jacuzzis. We'll figure it out once we get going.
No, that's different. A pantry is a closet.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You can have walk-in pantries.
You can have a walk-in closet.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get started.
The WAV file is destroyed.
The WAV file is destroyed, and so is my zest for life.
Zest. Test. I want it best. Give it to me. All the rest. Ain't no one's gonna take this. Damn it! I lost it! I say as I smash the paprika out of the pantry.
Honey, is everything okay in there?
It's not goddamn okay. He turns around and he's just...
Wait, you started out in first person. I kind of liked it.
I turn around.
This whole one is in first person.
I turn around!
My mom is standing there. Honey, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just trying to come up with...
What did the paprika do?
Nothing. I'm gonna lean down and pick up the paprika. Right. I put it back onto the pantry shelf. Yeah, no, it's kind of tough because like I don't want to be a one-hit wonder.
Oh, honey. You know, all artists go through fluctuations in their career, you know, just like your dad and I. We started out, we didn't think anyone was going to listen to our album, and then, you know, #1 hit of the summer of '69.
Damn it.
But it ebbs and flows, and we had a couple big hits after that. But, really, you should just prioritize trying to be grateful for the people that appreciate your art as it is now.
People only know me for one song.
It's a good song. Everybody loves that song. They play it all the time at the clubs.
I don't want to be known for cranking it in the closet.
It's a good song.
I know.
I love the bass line of it, honey. Makes me want to groove.
Okay, Mom.
When I go to the club and they put on your song, I'm proud of you, and I say, my son wrote this. My son wrote this.
Okay.
Brought home a lot of boys because of it.
Yeah, I know I did. Okay, look,
some of them were nice. Some of them were nice boys.
I know some of them were nice boys.
I really liked Tyler.
Mom, just let. Okay. Everyone liked Tyler. Everyone's like fucking obsessed with Tyler. Mom, just let me get back to the pantry.
Okay, but I'm just gonna be darning these socks in the living room.
Darn your socks.
What was that?
Nothing, Mom.
Did you make a snide comment?
No, Mom.
Okay.
Oh.
It's been weeks. Weeks since I released my first single on SoundCloud, cranking it in the closet. It started off as a joke. I threw together a bunch of shitty samples I found for free. I had my friends chant in the room as I recorded the vocals. I just looped one drum track on GarageBand over and over. And somehow, against all odds, it became an overnight hit. Now I can't escape it. It plays on the radio wherever I go. Cranking it in the closet. I don't know how they made a radio edit of it. It's an incredibly explicit subject matter for a song. It's explicitly about masturbation. The various forms it can take.
I got very, very specific.
Yeah, I got incredibly specific. But it resonated with people.
Just as it resonated through my body.
Yeah. And now, I can't help but wish that my life could go back to the way it was before. Just an ordinary middle school student trying to make his way through the world. Trying to, navigate crushes and homework and bullies. But now...
I'm 26.
Wait, what?
No, that's not true. I'm in middle school.
I'm in middle school.
A middle schooler wrote cranking it in the closet?
Yeah.
All right.
I presume.
I'm just thinking of a new song, like something about the pantry.
Yeah.
I came up with cranking in the closet after spending hours in the closet.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking about something else with the pantry.
I'm thinking about an EP based on all the rooms in my house.
Yeah. It'll be like a concept album.
Right now I'm working on Cranking It in the Closet Club Remix.
And Cranking It in the Closet Christmas Remix.
Christmas edition. And then Flipping It in the Kitchen, which will be all about how to fry the perfect sunny side up egg, which you don't flip. It's like the one egg you don't flip. But that won't matter.
I'm not particularly good at anything. That's my problem.
There'll be cranking it in the closet. This is my EP. Cranking it in the closet, flipping it in the kitchen, doing it in the bedroom. Doing it is exclusively referring to homework.
Yeah, because all I do is homework.
All I do is homework.
And also, cook eggs.
And crank it.
And crank it.
I'm in middle school.
I'm in fucking middle school. This is
all I know.
Dude, this is all I... Cool.
Oh, no.
Are you going to answer that or should I?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Who else have I been talking to this entire time?
Wait. Who? Establish who you're talking to.
You.
Who's you? Say my name out loud.
Chris.
It's just another guy here in your house.
No.
In my house? Fuck, this is difficult.
No,
Doing
you're
this
me.
In first person is... What?
Yeah, you're me. There's no one else in the pantry. There's not enough room. So are you going to answer it or should I?
Are we... Wait, hang on. Okay.
Yes or no?
Does this... Stepping outside of this wonderful
Ryan.
character we've created...
Hi, Ryan. How's it going?
Does this character have dual personalities?
I think
What are you talking about right now?
Like, I don't know. We just started talking to each other.
We're talking to each other, but as ourself. I presume there's one person, and
yeah,
we're
there
just
is one
both.
person.
We're both
that one person.
We're both his voice.
So are you going to talk to the person who's knocking, or should I?
You talk.
Okay. Thank you.
You're better at talking.
I know.
Like this.
That's usually
I'm
why
the
I
ideas.
do.
I'm the ideas
I know.
guy.
That's why
You're the face.
I know that. Yeah.
Knock.
Ah, shit. We kept them waiting. Hey, what's up, Dad?
Son, I know that... Well, first of all, is your mother home?
I think she's in the kitchen flipping it.
What?
Making eggs.
Okay. Are you sure she's not somewhere else explicitly doing something that she said she was going to be doing?
No, I don't listen to old mom.
Hey, don't talk about your mother that way.
Sorry, Dad.
Just because we're separated doesn't mean we don't still love each other very much.
Big pantry.
God. Son.
Dad.
When you're standing in the pantry like this, I get the feeling that you're a bit lost. You're a bit confused.
My mind sometimes feels a bit divided, yeah.
I remember how this felt when I was your age. I was young. I was making all kinds of mistakes, and that's normal. But what's important is that you think about the future. Because, your mom and I, we released that #1 hit single in the summer of '69, and we set ourselves up for life. So really what I'm trying to say is that you're doing horribly in school. You're flunking out pretty much every class. You spend all ding-darn day in your room looping tracks together. And I think you should be investing in your studies a little bit more because the only thing I care about is money. Is that why your mom and I got divorced? Who's to say? Therapists can't solve it for me.
More like therapists because they're terrible.
My dad just looks at me. He's got that disappointed look in his eyes. I've seen it before. I recognize it from 5th grade when all the macaroni fell off my macaroni art and then it was just paper with glue on it. I recognize it from 7th grade when I entered into my poetry competition with T.S. Eliot's Gus the Theater Cat. I got last place. They ranked all of the participants. There were 40 participants. I came last.
Dad.
I know you're in middle school now.
I just need to get back in the pantry. Come
Don't
up with another song.
Son. Have we named the son yet?
Chris.
Chris?
Yeah, his name's Chris.
Oh shit, I forgot. Chris wasn't some other fucking guy that was in the pantry with him.
No,
Okay.
it's me. I'm Chris.
This first person thing's really throwing me off. Okay. Chris, don't you go back in that pantry, son.
What do you want me to do, Dad? You want me to record a new album? I can't do it unless I'm in the confines of a very specific room doing a task.
I don't want you to record another album, son. I want you to look inwards and think about what's really important in your life. Is it music? Is it making a lot of money? Is it school?
What's important in my life is cranking it, Dad. Tonk.
That boy. All he does is crank it.
What are we gonna do with him?
God. We're both the dad too, okay?
We're every character, Ryan.
We're both every character.
This one's real confusing.
I'm confused and we're the ones doing it.
Give him some space, Charles.
I remember when I was his age.
Me too.
And I loved cranking it.
I also did.
I still do, but I have more self-restraint and less free time.
Listen, we need to just give him a little space.
He'll figure things out all right.
He will.
He's a smart kid.
Well, let's not go too far.
Yeah. If he is, he gets it from his mom.
Definitely.
Meanwhile, in the living room, I hope Chris is okay.
Oh, he's fine. He's just acting a little bit out for his age.
Yeah. He always acts out when his dad comes over to pick up his laundry.
Yeah.
Why are we still doing his dad's laundry?
I don't know.
I don't think he has a washing machine.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I haven't asked.
I don't know where he lives.
I also don't know.
Listen, Cynthia.
Yeah.
You gotta be firm with him.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Yeah.
You've always been the reasonable one.
Thanks.
We gotta really put our foot down and make sure he knows that we support him no matter what, but he's gotta make a change.
Yeah. Exactly. We're not being unreasonable.
Yeah.
No.
And if something doesn't change soon, who knows what'll happen? Maybe there's opportunities in his life that'll pass him by and he'll never get them again.
Maybe he'll appear dead in a ditch, naked.
We wouldn't want that. Think of the news.
Think of the hassle.
Meanwhile, in the pantry.
Cilantro. Babe, give me those toes. No!
No! Shit. The feet stuff I'm gonna save for the linoleum closet.
Damn it.
Linoleum closet? Linen closet. Fuck.
Yeah. Where we keep all our linoleum.
Shut up!
I need to go deeper into the pantry. Get out of here. Garlic powder.
Get out of here. Rice.
I need to get deeper in. Oh, where are we? I'm so deep.
I've never been to this part of the pantry before.
This must be where we keep the rice crackers.
Granted, this is a huge mansion.
Yeah.
That Mom and Dad bought with
all
their
the money from the song they released in the summer of 69.
Which was called
Making Love in the Garage.
I still haven't listened to it.
Me neither.
It would be too gross.
It would be really gross.
I've never been to this part of the pantry before. Wow.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That, low, guttural, ghostal sound.
Okay, the first time I was too busy looking at all the Cheez-Its we have in here, but yeah, now the second time I definitely heard
Why
it.
do we have, a wall of Cheez-Its?
Hey, focus on the ghost!
Oh, right, sorry.
I'm not a ghost.
Who's there? Who's there?
Should we run?
No! You shouldn't run. No, you shouldn't. Stay right here.
And speak to me.
Speak to me.
Speak to me. Your grandfather.
Whoa!
Oh! And suddenly, I shield my eyes as the pantry is filled.
I close my ears.
And the pantry is filled with light.
It's all right.
It's all right.
In front of me is crouching this impossibly old man.
Whoa. Who are you?
You're not a good listener, are you?
Man, all I care about is cranking it.
Shut up! I'm your grandfather.
Okay.
Charlie Cranksworth the Third.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The fifth of the Cranksworth line.
Yeah, the fifth.
Well, you had a dad and a dad and a dad and a dad.
Why am I called the third then?
My family's not very good at math.
Okay. I'm here because I heard your internal monologue.
We both did.
Both of us.
Oh, yes.
Your grandfather.
And me, your grandmother. That's right, I'm a separate character. The grandfather
God damn it.
is again a second
There's
character.
two of us here.
There's two of us here. I'm next to him. Don't you see me?
There's two distinct people.
Whoa!
Whoa! But I can tell you have two voices in your head, don't you?
Don't you?
Yes, a good boy like you
Has got another voice in his head, just like my son did.
How does he know about this?
We should ask.
How do you know about this? You speak out loud when you think.
Yeah, we got ears, kid.
Oh.
Listen to me. The thing you must understand about music, about art, it's not about the money. It's about the room.
The room.
The room you're in right now. Where are we?
We're in a weird underground part of the pantry.
It's called a cellar.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. But listen to me. A cellar is a place where they keep a lot of wine.
Yeah.
They keep a lot of spirits.
Yeah.
You know why they keep...
Spirits like ghosts?
No, not like ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Like drinks.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why they keep spirits here?
Why?
Because spirits...
To be closer to the center of the earth? Is that where they live?
No.
The spirits.
Spirits are just a name for drinks.
I keep forgetting, sorry.
That's okay.
I have a poor attention span.
I'm aware. Honey, listen to me. The place they keep the spirits, the cellar. This place, it's a special place. This is where we keep the things that keep others happy. This is where we keep the things that make others happy.
Oh.
For when we have guests, and when we have people who we want to entertain.
Yes, grandson.
Whoa.
This is the most important room in the whole house. This is the heart of the Cranksworth mansion. Look around this room. What do you see?
I see like barrels.
Yes. What else?
Is that a stack of magazines?
Yes. Don't look at those.
All right.
What else do you see?
A painting.
Yes. These are family heirlooms going back generations.
Wow.
The painting is of the first Charlie in the Cranksworth line. Charlie Cranksworth the second.
Wow. Even then we were bad at math.
It was from the word go. We couldn't do it. We've always been more inclined to music. Creativity, passion.
What's this big weird looking thing?
That's cheese.
No, next to it. It looks like a big like tube with a bunch of metal coming out of it.
Oh.
That's a photograph, honey.
Oh. I genuinely wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Jesus Christ, Charlie.
The boy was pointing at the Gouda.
Okay.
Who's an old man for wanting to correct him?
Guys.
What?
We're still here, yeah.
Yes, of course you are. Now do me a favor and turn that crank on the side of the phonograph.
Isn't it kind of weird to crank it in front of my grandma and grandpa? Okay, I'm gonna do it.
And the moment I started cranking it, this is the stupidest. This is
What?
This is the stupidest episode we've done.
No, it's not.
I name a stupider one. We're cranking it in the pantry with our grandma. Name the stupider episode.
I mean, like, the one we just did was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
that profound one.
Yeah.
Anyways,
back to it.
So your line was, I believe it was, as soon as I started cranking
Yes, thank you, Kevin. As soon as I started cranking it, the most amazing melody hit my ears.
a strange feeling boiled up inside.
It wasn't the feeling of wanting to crank it or being generally upset all the time.
No.
Or not fitting in at school or not understanding math. It was a different feeling.
And I heard the words coming out of the gramophone, the crankophone.
A crankophone.
Keep it together.
When you crank upon a star, it doesn't matter where in the house you are.
Where in the house you are.
For you will find the cranking was inside all along. Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
That was
Makes you think, doesn't it?
that was like beautiful.
Yes. This was the first song ever written by your first ever grandfather, Charlie Cranksworth II.
The first of his line.
Yes. We're really hammering that joke home, aren't we? The joke being funny number wrong.
Well, like, it's a pretty earnest podcast, I think. So
I think so,
I think
too.
any like joke that we do that we think is funny, I'm sure other people will too.
It's the first rule of comedy is if you say it enough, it starts becoming funny.
You want to stop being so critical?
Probably. Maybe I should.
Yeah,
Maybe it's based on an insecurity of some kind.
maybe.
This song.
This song.
I
I mean, like, it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's
You-
profound.
Look at me, Charlie.
I'm looking at you.
Is your name Charlie? Chris?
No, my name is Chris.
Chris. Begins with a C. Same name. Same
I mean,
name.
like,
Chris is short for Charlie.
it is short for Charlie.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows.
You can write music like this.
I can crank it like this?
You gotta. Yes.
Sorry, I meant write music.
Yeah. Kevin keeps rolling his eyes like a middle schooler. Yes, you can do it. But you need to get out of your own head. You need to get out of your own room. You need to get out of this house. You can't just write music about being in your own house forever. Music isn't about what you already know. Music is about discovery. Music is about connection. Music is about what's important to other people, not just yourself.
I thought I knew. I thought I understood. But all I knew was the four walls and the roof. My mind can be so much bigger than that.
Yes.
I can do so many things.
Yes.
I can crank it in so many different places.
Well, no, you should just...
in public.
No.
Thanks, Grandma.
No, wait.
No, honey,
No,
please.
no.
Thanks, Grandpa.
No, son.
Are we in agreement, Brain?
No,
What do you mean?
we're talking about songs.
I'm talking to my brain right now, Grandma and Grandpa. We're in agreement, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
big
yeah,
time.
big time.
We're gonna crank it.
We're gonna crank it so
We're gonna
hard.
crank it in public.
We're gonna crank it at the CN Tower.
At school.
We're gonna crank it at Niagara Falls.
all these other notable Canadian locations.
We're gonna crank it in the fucking Arctic.
We're gonna crank it on the set of Murdoch Mysteries.
Holy shit, we're
In
gonna
its
crank it.
16th season?
Yes.
Something like that. Wow.
Wow.
Thanks.
Thanks, Grandma.
Bye.
Thanks, Grandpa. Bye. I'm going up the stairs. I'm in the kitchen now. I'm out of the kitchen. I'm through the bedroom. I'm out of the closet. I'm down the hallway. I'm into the pantry again. Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. I jump over the cilantro and I'm out of the pantry. There's the exit.
Wow. It's right there. The whole wide world.
Do we have everything we need?
I have my two hands for cranking it.
I have lube.
We have to maintain. We at least it at least plausibly needs to possibly be an allusion to writing music rather than masturbation.
And by lube, I mean
What do you mean?
Lubrication for my instrument,
Which is
a fucking saxophone.
bulletproof. That'll hold up.
Oh yeah!
Here we go.
Oh yeah!
I'm running again. Son,
Hi, Dad.
I've stepped in front of the exit.
Why'd you do that?
You and I both know you're not quite ready to leave yet, are you?
Oh yeah?
Honey,
Mom,
it's me, your mom. I'm behind you.
why are you behind me?
We're making sort of a family sandwich. Your father and I have been talking, honey.
Oh yeah?
We're worried about you.
You don't need to be worried anymore.
Neither of you needs to worry anymore. I just figured it all out.
I did.
I was just in the cellar with Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
What?
What?
You were talking?
To Grandma and Grandpa?
To Grandma and Grandpa? Oh, that's so nice, honey. No, it's not nice.
It isn't.
It's not nice.
No way.
Honey,
Honey, please. What's going on?
This is good. This is good that Chris was talking to us.
No! Cynthia. They're from a different generation. They have different ideas to us. They probably encouraged him to do something reckless. No, he needs to stay here, where it's safe. 4 walls and a roof.
What? That's not what we talked about, honey. We talked about letting him spread his wings and express himself.
I can't. I'm scared he'll fall. Dad, I want you to listen to this.
Listen to what?
I'm gonna put the saxophone in my mouth.
Okay, son.
Sorry, I need to lube it first.
Okay. It's true, you need to wet the reed before you... Yeah, anyway. And I started playing the most beautiful, royalty-free saxophone music I had ever played in my life. It expressed how I felt. All my emotions. All my feelings. What is that clicking?
It's the sound of a saxophone, Ryan.
Why is it clicking?
That's what a saxophone does.
No, it's okay. And I saw tears in my father's eyes. No, what a saxophone sounds like at all. And he held out his hand.
So I held out mine.
Son, that's the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. But I do also want you to stop now.
Okay, Dad.
I understand. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You need to make music. I've forgotten. Because all I could think about was money. I've forgotten how beautiful a thing it is to make music with the people you love.
Doing what you love.
Yeah. And then my mom peered out from behind me and said, "Do you really mean that, honey? Do you remember? Do you remember the summer of '69?
I do, Cynthia, I do.
Do you remember? What was it called?
Doing it in the garage.
Doing it in the garage? With me, your wife? What?
Ew!
It's a normal part of life, honey.
Yeah, but I don't need to, hear about it. Ugh!
And I watched my father take my mother's hand. Do you remember how deeply we were in love with one another?
I remember how deeply we were in love with one another.
Do you remember how nothing else mattered? How we weren't doing it for money? We didn't think anyone would listen to our silly little song about doing it in the garage. It was just for us.
I do remember.
And do you remember the joy of first discovering that people enjoyed the music as much as we did?
I do. It was almost as good as
doing it in the garage.
Doing it in the garage.
Don't you think our son, Chris, should get to feel that joy too? Not doing it in the garage. Don't do that, honey.
Well, he's not old enough.
Yeah, exactly. Wait
He's
until
not
you're
old
older.
enough to fix a car in a garage.
Yeah, exactly. With someone you love. Handing wrenches.
Handing wrenches.
Suspending a car with a jack takes a lot of care, takes a lot of trust.
Yeah.
That thing can fall right on your head, crack it open like a melon. So, son, promise me you won't do it in the garage. Promise me you won't fix a car with someone unless they're really special to you.
Or have sex until you're older.
Oh, yeah, that too. That's not related at all to what we're talking about, though. Do you promise, son? I promise.
I promise.
See? The boy just needs to experience life. Don't you think he should have the same joy of making music with the people he loves that we did?
You should. All right, Chris. Get out of this non-Euclidean house and out into the world.
You got it, Dad. And I looked at my parents. They were standing right in front of me.
Happy.
Proud.
And I felt like I could take over the world with the sound of cranking it.
And I ran out the door. And I didn't know if I would ever have a hit song again. Maybe I wouldn't.
No.
But it wasn't about that anymore. Now I knew that I would record GarageBand loops and slow them down and put reverb on them.
And I'd get other people's songs and I'd slow those down too and put reverb on those.
Yeah, with pictures of anime girls on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
And I would do it for me.
I would do it for me.
Not for anyone else.
Well, except for me.
Yeah, and me.
I love you, me.
I love you, me. What say? We go crank it.
Let's crank it. It's a Jack in the Box the entire time. Needed lubrication for its mechanisms.
Great.
And scene!
Yeah.
That was probably, I think, the best episode we ever did.
I think that was the best one we've done. No notes. Normally we do notes. We talk about places we could improve. I think we could just fucking skip that section.
You know what else we normally do?
What?
We talk about a moral.
Yeah, what was the moral?
I think the moral of this episode was that the word cranking it, like the phrase cranking it, is very funny.
It's incredibly funny. No matter how many times you say it, it only gets funnier. It ages really well. It's
like wine.
It's pleasant on the ear.
The thing about this story, I think, that is important to remember is that, like, you gotta.
That's how Kevin died.
I burped just now.
Yeah. I was there.
So listen, all. You gotta have passion for what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Simple. If you don't love what you do, then you gotta work toward figuring something out that you do love to do.
Yeah. And it's okay. I will say, it is okay. It's okay to not love your job.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know? Because, everybody's different jobs, and some are more difficult than others. But
true.
What's important is that you need to love doing something in your life. You need to have something in your life that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
That's what feeds your soul.
That does feed your soul. And if that's your job, that's great. If it's not, then that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's helping people. Maybe it's making music.
Maybe it's cranking it.
Maybe it's cranking it. Whatever you're passionate about.
Whatever your passion is about, man.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're valid.
You're valid.
You're so valid.
Yeah. Any notes?
Well, let's think.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that episode was a little bit confusing in terms of the perspective.
Do you think it was the absolutely nonsensical layout of the house?
It might have been how we decided midway through, apropos of nothing, that every character would have two separate voices in their head.
Yeah. Do you think it was alternatively also speaking in first person the whole time?
I mean,
it was kind of a fun gimmick at the beginning, but I quickly realized why not a lot of audio mediums do that.
Yeah, no. It's entirely possible that this episode is unlistenable.
Quite possibly. In more than one respect.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I really hope you enjoy this episode. I had a lot of fun making it.
I also had a lot of fun making it.
I understood what's going on.
Understood, I would guess, at a legitimate estimate, maybe 88% of it.
That sounds like a win for me.
That's a win for me. That's an A grade. Well, anything else, Kevin?
Oh, be safe. Be lovely. And I will see you next time.